Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to show you some of the Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon the Wildlands. We have some gameplay, some fun and tomfoolery that we're doing right now. Actually, you're about to see boars almost clear the top of that LAV, that six-wheeled armored vehicle down there. I think he's like swearing at himself right now with a broken ankle. We are doing a bit of tomfoolery by jumping a APC and a helicopter on a motorcycle, and the daredevil rider is Boars. E-Curb is with me in the vehicle. He is currently testing out if he can shoot the player and not just the bike. I think he's shooting the bike. Yep. And the bike's taking damage, but the player isn't. Okay, I digress. So currently we're playing this game. I hope you have an interest in it, and that's why you've clicked on it. We do co-op play where 3 or 4 of us will get together and run missions together and have a riot. Whether it's because you're stuck in the house because of COVID, or just plain old enjoying cooperative team play. It's a really fun open sandbox type game. And by that, if you don't know what that means, basically it's a large world where you can pick up a mission and then you can go and run that mission any way you see fit. You can fly, you can swim, you can use a boat, you can drive there, you can go on foot, you can use stealth. He's having fun on the bike there, he bounced off the helicopter. So it just gives you a lot more options than games that are pretty much on the rails and you have to do it the one way or to the set time. This game allows you to get together with friends, have a good time, come up with a plan, see if the plan works. If it doesn't work, you try something different. We're going to showcase with this video a couple of different activities. We're going to, on my computer he didn't make the jump, but on everybody else's computer he made the jump, so that must have been a graphics issue. Anyway, today we're going to showcase taking down a convoy. It's a short mission. It's nice to get the resupply points so you can level up your equipment and your character. And we're also going to showcase acquiring a weapons part. There are weapons part and modifications and weapons all over the open world on Wildlands, and you can go pick them up. Usually we stealth in, pick them up, and then go back and just wreck the base like the wrecking crew does. And he made it, so except cool, he hit the tail of the helicopter. He's going to go around again, I think. Now he's got cactus thorns in his face. E-Curb has decided it's going to be more impressive looking if the rotor blades are turning. And hopefully this time we'll get a successful jump. He's way out in the sand flats there. In the top northwest corner of the map, there's a large sand flats area, and that's where we're at. I'm using these piles of sand as jumping ramps. There he goes. Beautiful. Textbook. Down the, up one side, down the other. And here he goes again. He's pushing way out there. The further out you go, the more momentum you have in the game. So the faster you go and the better the jump. Or we hope the better the jump. In this case he hit the tail section. And he's going to try again. And back behind us, we're basically killing time while we wait for that supply convoy to show up. And there's a supply convoy right back there to the rear left of the screen. And we're going to take that down with a helicopter and an APC. That was kind of cool. He actually went across the top of the rotor blades right there. And I'm probably going to keep this video to about 15 minutes. That's a Hollywood shot right there. I love that shot. And I'll keep the video short and interesting, hopefully, so we don't go on for hours. If you have comments, please leave comments and let us know what you'd like to see the team take down or the team go wreck. We're pretty good with that helicopter and that light armored vehicle right there. We can do a lot of damage. It's a lot of fun. I hope you get the game. It's currently $49.95 on Steam. Highly recommend you get it and try it. You can play solo mode. You can play as a team with the AI teammates, 3 AI teammates. or you can play in a group, and that's what we like to do, is play in a group. It's much more fun and interesting. We have a good time. So I'm kind of messing up here. I should be engaging the helicopter first. And now the helicopter is down, we're going to go ahead and stop the convoy. Boars and E-Curb are pushing out in the armored vehicle, and they're going to probably T-bone it or light it up with the weapons on top of the turret. And then I'm going to come in from a different angle and take advantage of the guys hiding behind the trucks, and I'm going to slay them in place. It's kind of a mistake. I'm getting too close to the Unidad base right here, and you see the SAMs are lighting me up. So I got to drop real low and create distance from those SAM launchers. There's the convoy on the left. There's two gun trucks, one front and one back, and the red flashing circles are the bad guys. The green arrow shows us that's where the objective is. I'm going to try and stop this car and create a bit of a traffic jam, because that will sometimes cause the convoy to stop. But I think the other guys have already stopped the convoy by damaging it. So I'm going to go in and support from the side. They're off to the right. They're a couple of 100 meters out. And all those red dots there are bad guys. Got to be careful because there's civilians in there too. They're taking a knee and quaking and shivering in fear. There's a dog there that doesn't give a crap. Obviously wants snacks from boars or E-Curb. So I'm lighting them up as they advance on my two teammates. I'm taking advantage of that. That warning there says someone's shooting at me. And now I've got to be careful, because if you take down many civilians, the mission fails. That's how they frown severely on taking down civilians. And there are civilians will run away right now, so we're getting safer and safer in there. I can't quite get a good bead on that guy. Moving a little closer. Got one bad guy left. There's the medical truck in the middle. That's what we're going to take advantage of in a minute. But now there's a Unidad helicopter coming towards us, and I think the guys in the armored personnel carrier are going to take care of it. And yep, they did. So now it's safe. Now you see the ambulance that's full of medical supplies that we can give to the rebels by tagging it. And that gives us points towards upgrades. So that was a quick, easy, relatively painless way. We've done smoother missions and we've done very hideous missions that didn't go so well as well. That's kind of the fun of the game. One of the guys is getting out. I think E-Curb is going to sneak up and tag the supplies. Boars is kind of overwatching and taking some supplies out of a little container there. And we are done. We are out of here. So we got more than, this is a 5,000 point convoy, so we got more than 5,000 points because we're on the tier system. We're high enough now that we're getting tier points, which was Ubisoft's way of when you reach a certain level you go into a different system and the challenge gets harder. So now we're going to go for a weapon modification, which is just south of us, southeast. It's down there. That's where that little gun logo with the cog is. That's a weapon modification. It's a 15 round mag for the 45s. That's another nice thing about this game. It allows you to modify the weapons and make them more accurate or have more rounds or more deadly or a better range. And you can mix and choose the loadouts that you want. And then to do that, you can go around and collect all the weapon parts and the weapons. So you can pick the weapon of your choice. If you have a favorite weapon system, you can go pick it up and then modify it and have a lot of fun. So we are cruising over. I'm staying low because there's a lot of SAM sites. In fact, there's one at this base where we're going. Right up ahead there's a Unidad base, and there's a weapon part in the armory in there. There's a little gate we're going to try and sneak in, but we're creating a little rendezvous point first. We're dropping the vehicles off, and something's just popped hot on the right here, so I think I'm going to go check it out, make sure it's not a surprise to us. So there's a helicopter. I don't know what that's doing out here. It must be one that's been abandoned by us. And And off to the left here, I thought I saw some bad guys right there. Yep, but they haven't activated, so it's safe. So we're going to drop off the vehicles, and we are going to do our standard routine, which is sneak up, do some reconnaissance, then see if we can bait the enemy out into our field of fire. And here we go. That green fence right there, there's bad guys in the base there. You see, two of us have the optical camouflage, so it's kind of like invisibility. But it's not true invisibility, it's just a way of reducing your signature so you're harder to see. Boars tried to get a drone up, but there's a drone jammer inside. There's some bad guys patrolling outside the base. We'll have to get rid of them first. We're going to use the gate that's right up straight in front of us.
Target eliminated.
That tower will have guys in it, so standard routine for us is to take them down pretty quick, because they have the best advantage points and they can see everything, and then they call reinforcements and it gets ugly. And I am not sure why I'm not moving. So I'm going to go and catch up with the other guys here. Go up onto this high ground. There's a gate that you'll see in a second. We'll get close to it. That you can go through a little pedestrian gate, and you go through that, and then sneak into the armory, hopefully. Or if we go loud, we'll bait them back, and we'll have them coming into our field of fire or our cone of fire that we set up. This game is really a lot of fun. There's so many different ways and styles of play that you can have with this game. This is the way we do it. It's not the best way. The best way is always... Oh, we missed him. The guy in the tower is panicking, running around taking cover, and he's told his other buddies that we're out here. So it's a modification of our plan now. We are going to bait them out here, hopefully, and see if we can get them to come out to us and expose themselves. In a good way, not a bad way. And they're not coming out. Not sure why. We'll have to make a bit of noise. So somebody's about to throw a grenade, I'm sure, to attract their attention.
Up, bitches.
The AI is really interesting. They'll, yeah, there's a grenade. Hopefully they'll come out now. Oh, the guys are going forward. I'm going to move up and support them. Nobody's coming out, is why. So that's the little pedestrian gate on the other side of a concrete barrier. You can see that what we're after there is inside a building, inside the base. The guys are shooting anybody that shows up. I think we're just going to go for it, skirmish in and cover each other as we move. And as we get there, I wasn't fast enough there, but our teammate got him. Now there's nobody close to us, so he can revive us, and the reviving mechanism is kind of funny. We call it the sharp stabby medic. He's going to go ahead and inject us. It's just a game mechanism, but stab me in the heart with what I'm sure is supposed to be adrenaline. I would not be a happy camper if that happened for real. Anyway, I'm going to sneak in here and grab this part, and then I think we're going to bail out of here and keep this video nice and short for you. So that's what the weapon parts look like. You just grab that right there. Accessory acquired.
Target eliminated.
And this is where we fall back in good order, hopefully. So E-curve has already taken up a position outside. Oh, I got to go back and cover boards. Just can't get too close to the door because I'll block him in. He won't be able to get past, and that kind of sucks when you're being chased. And there you go. That was it. Short but sweet video. You got to see what we were doing, having a bit of fun. Please like and leave a comment. Take care.